In this program, I'm calculating the total amount of a purchase. Let's say that I want to apply a discount. I will create a boolean variable, apply discount, and I will give it the initial value of true. And let's say that if the discount is applied, the price will be only 2 instead of 250. I need to move this total calculation below the price assignment to use the latest value of 2. So 2 times 3, that would be 6. And if I run the program, I can see that I get the value of 6. Now, what happens if I change apply discount to false? I don't want to apply the discount. If I run the program, I will still see the discounted value of 6. Why? Because I'm not using the apply discount variable. Here is where the if statement will be useful. An if statement uses a boolean expression between the parentheses and one or more instructions between the curly braces. The instructions between the curly braces will only be executed if the expression in the parentheses is true. Since apply discount is false, the instruction price equals 2 will not be executed, so I get the original total amount. If I change it to true, this instruction will be executed, price will be changed to 2, and I will get the discounted total. Now, let's say that instead of setting true or false directly to apply discount, I want to use the value of units. If units, for example, is greater than 10, I want to apply the discount. The result of this expression will be set into the apply discount variable. If it's true, then the statement price equals 2 will be executed and I will apply the discount. If I run the program now, it will not apply the discount because the units is not greater than 10. If I change the value of units to 10, for example, exactly 10, will the discount be applied? You will see that no, the discount will not be applied because units is not strictly greater than 10, is equal. But I can use another comparison operator. This operator checks if units is greater or equal to 10. And in this case, that's true. So the discount is applied. There are other comparison operators. For example, greater than or equal. Another operator to check if they are equal. And another one to check if they are different. I will change it again to greater or equal to 10. Now I will copy this expression into the parentheses of the if statement because I will use other comparisons later. Now I don't need the variable anymore, so I can remove the apply discount. Now I will change this. Instead of setting the price directly, I will use the old value of price and subtract 2. I will change the price to 5 because it will be easier to think about calculations. So in this case, I am using the old value of price, 5, and subtract 2. Now let's say that I want to apply another discount if units is greater than 5. I can do it like this with else if. In case units is greater or equals to 5, I will subtract only 1. And then let's say that anyway, if the units is less than 5, I want to apply a smaller discount, like only 0.5. If I run the program now, since units is 10, it's greater or equal to 10. So the discount will be 2. 5 minus 2 is 3, multiplied by 10 gives 30. The first condition will be true for 10, 11, 12, 1000, any number equal or greater than 10. But if the number is 5, 6, 7, then the first condition is not true. The second condition is true, so the discount will be 1. If the price is 5 minus 1, that's 4, times 5 gives 20. So this is applying the discount of 1. If units is 1, 2, 3, or 4, less than 5, then the discount will be only 0.5, which is 4.5. In the if statement, the else if part is optional. I could remove it. Also the else part, I could remove it. Or I could remove both, the else and the else if part. Actually, the else if part can be repeated several times. Now I copy the code to write the JavaScript version. I use the let keyword to declare variables and units, price, and also in the total variable. I need to use the console log function to print things. And that's all. I have the JavaScript version because the if statement has the same syntax in JavaScript and in Java. Now let's write the Kotlin version. I will do it manually. I use the var keyword to declare variables, units, price, and total. I use the println function as in Kotlin. And actually, that's all. I could remove the semicolons at the end because they are not needed, but anyway, this is a correct program in Kotlin. Now I will use the Kotlin version to write the Python version. I already removed the semicolons at the end. Remember that in Python you don't need to declare the variables, so I remove the var and fix the name of the print function. Now the if statement is a bit different in Python compared to the other languages. The parentheses are not needed, so I remove them. I need to write the colon character, these two dots, at the right of the expression. And the curly braces are also not used here in Python, so I remove them. I also click tab here because the statement was not correctly aligned. The else if section is called elif in Python, so I write elif. I also remove the unnecessary parentheses, I write the colon character and remove the curly braces. Also click tab at the beginning to align this statement. For the else part also, the colon character, the curly braces are not needed, and align the statement. When I run the program, I see an error now. Let's see what it says. It's in the line 13, in the print statement. It says that can only concatenate string, not float. Float is a number, like a double. Concatenate means joining texts. In Python, I cannot join a text and a number. So I need to convert the number to string with this str function. Now I will run the program again and I don't see the error. Besides this str function, you may remember that you can use string interpolation. So I can use the curly braces and put the total variable there. If I run the program, I don't see the value because I need to write the F letter in the beginning. And now I see the expected result. One last thing, the order of the expressions of the conditions in the if statement is important. Now units is 10, so I'm applying the discount of 2. But what happens if I change the order of these sections? Let's, for example, compare first to 5 and then to 10. So I will run the program now and you will see that it's applying the first discount. That's because units is greater or equals to 5 and it's applying the first discount. The conditions of the if statement are checked in order, so you have to write them in the order that you need.